that you say? Rew and who? What's that you say? There's a quirky, cool new internet show featuring rising stars and living legends too. It's a live fun time and full of surprises. It's a place to get your 15 minutes of fame. Let me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it real.
Never realized how much I loved you. Never realized how much we shared. Never realized how much I need you. Never realized that you wouldn't always be here. Now I'm sorry for what I have done. Oh yes, I'm sorry for what I have done. Never realized how much I hurt you. Never realized that you wouldn't always be here. Now you're gone and I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely and baby you don't care. But now I'm sorry for what I have done. Oh yes, I'm sorry for what I have done. Ba-ba-da-da-dum. 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 Yes, now I'm sorry for what I have done. Oh yes, I'm sorry for what I have done. Ba-ba-da-da-dum. 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 Woo! Oh, that's so great.
You're so great.
Oh my God.
Oh, careful. That is HooP, and HooP is so great. So, HooP, tell me about the song. Grab that mic
I
and...
wrote the song a long time ago,
Okay.
and a gal who actually saw me on your program from Cleveland, Ohio, said,
Ohio.
I gotta look up some of his songs because he writes some good. She thought I did. Her name's Tracy Marie. And then she got a hold of me about a month ago and says, guess what? I got a new album coming out. She has 3 out there. I'm using I'm Sorry. And I'm like, whoa. So she says it's a perfect song. She's did the mechanical rights thing, so I got paid money.
That is freaking fabulous.
On March 11th, it's released
For
in
an artist to
Cleveland.
make money.
That's good.
What a concept. That's great.
And what she's doing with the song is actually that ba-da-da-da-da stuff. She's going to actually do it. She calls it adult contemporary, so she's going to scat for the
That
solo.
is awesome. Wow.
So she loves the song, she loves what I did with it, and so we'll see what happens.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a nice way to start 2014.
Yeah.
And how long have you been at this music game?
About 2 weeks.
You
And
don't
40
lie.
years.
How many years?
40 maybe?
Really?
63, so yeah.
Keep the dream alive. 63, that's my birthday, 6'3".
Yeah.
That.
So
It is your birthday.
It is, I know, it is. 6'3", 63. I know, I always read into everything. So, Hoop, tell me about Guitars Not Guns.
Well, Guitars Not Guns is a national organization, and what they do is it's just another way to give kids something to do with their time, meaning they have teachers that will give kids free lessons, and we give out free guitars. So our idea is to get people doing things, kids doing things with their time.
I like your shirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say something about Guitar Not Guns.
Yeah, it does. Hoop is the starter of it in New York. And
Rue is vice president of it in New York.
Yeah.
You gotta know that about
I was
Rue.
appointed by you. And I mean, I'm an advocate in doing anything fun for kids, especially when a guitar and music is involved, because it's the only way to make the world a better place by creativity.
Now, where did it originally start?
It started in California in 2000 by a fellow named Ray Nelson, a musician who was retiring. His kids are grown, and then he decided to do foster kids. And to his his appeal to do something for the kids, and his wife also saying, "What are you gonna do with these kids? Give them something to do." He said, "I don't know. Why don't you teach them how to play guitar?" "Oh, sure." So he started teaching the kids that he was as a foster parent. And then by one talk to another talk, they said, "Why don't you do this more? Because it seems to be appealing to kids that have nothing to do with their time." He started
No, they don't have homework,
right.
right?
Now it's in 12 different states. It's now in Canada. I believe it just started in Puerto Rico. And what
That's where the shower started.
And so the idea is kids get guitars for free. They get to keep the guitars, no matter what. And then
And they're such cool looking guitars.
yeah, they're good.
They're
Johnson,
beautiful.
They're Johnson guitars. We get a real good deal on them.
Johnson.
I knew that was gonna happen.
No.
We go straight to the gutter on this show. I mean, we can't help
Starting
it.
a charity, giving away free Johnsons. That's,
Yeah.
that's no good
Why don't
for
you-
kids.
why don't you- if I actually join in, you can say, "Why you give me a Johnson."
Get your hands on this Johnson. It's fucking awful.
I'll sign up.
Not to totally
I've
screw
already
up
signed
that.
up. No, Guitars Not Guns is awesome.
That's
Play the hell out of your Johnson.
Yes, and it's a Johnson guitar. Okay, so the kids are having fun. We just celebrated 8 weeks at the Wynn Center, which is PAL, Police Athletic League in Brooklyn. And also we did the Women for Afghan Women up in Fresh Meadows, Queens.
Oh, and I've met those women. They are the sweetest, most adorable
And
girls.
these gals have been abused over in Afghanistan.
Well,
These
that's
little
not
girls
funny.
who have come back. But you know what? They want to rock and roll.
Oh my gosh, and I've seen them rock and roll, and they rock hard.
They are getting the secrets of
And they're
playing.
little, they're
little
young,
girls.
they're beautiful.
And plus, I've got now some of their brothers who come to the meetings, and these kids are like, well, some of our older brothers and stuff. And I start teaching them how to play, and I've ordered more guitars because I don't care who has a guitar.
That's good.
And then they're having their national
Well, you do
event.
care. You want them in the
Well, I
hands
mean,
of
I
people
want-
that are going to play
But
them.
not according to the definition.
Well,
Yeah.
they do. That is according to
Anyway,
the definition.
in May-
We have to stay on the...
In May, they're having
protocol.
their national fundraiser deal. So the girls are learning a song called "Waiting for the World to Change,"
Oh, I love that song.
and also they're doing a song by Bob Marley, "Three Little Birds."
And I love that song.
So they got it. I mean,
That one's the
and I'm also
easiest.
now teaching them how to do these little blues riffs where it's just pulling a couple of strings, but they think it's the greatest thing.
It is the greatest thing.
So that's it. They gave me a nice gift for Christmas.
Oh, that's wonderful. What they give you?
Some type of a hat.
That's nice. Good. Good for you.
It's a
From Afghani.
yeah. So I put it on. I'm like,
That's
Oh.
great. That's great.
anyway, it's working. But what I need
Yes,
is
what do you need?
volunteers, young men, women who can play at least 3 chords, who have the patience to work with like 10-year-old kids in a group setting because they're wild.
Yeah, they are wild.
But you know what? After about 6 or 7 weeks, and you get to yell at them if you want. They play and they see that they're
Can we
playing
just skip
music.
ahead to that part? I could get my frustration out.
They see they're playing, and all of a sudden they're doing it, and you can see it in their eyes.
Now, what about the kid that is like really hyper? That I'm just like thinking of one of my students. You know, I have the group of kids that like can do chords, and then I have the ones that aren't ready yet for chords, but they want to do chords. They don't care about learning just to do like the melody. They just want to do chords.
You got the ones that are you can also see right away who's going to be the lead guitar and who's going to be the bass. Actually, a lot of these kids are actually going to become bass players.
Yes.
Mostly girls, yeah.
That's
No.
not
Bass players are hot. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And I actually did buy 2 bass guitars for some of the kids, even though it's not under our protocol.
See?
But
Girls
by the
love
way,
bass.
these kids they do the bass when they can't do the chords, and they're natural at it. So I'm sort of like expanding the rules. But I don't think there's really rules in what I'm doing. I haven't been told I can't do it.
I mean, nowadays, all these kids are shredding. You see like 9, 8, 10, 11-year-olds shredding.
Oh, on YouTube?
So-
A lot of kids say that.
Yeah.
I feel I don't know. In some of those cases, I feel bad for those kids because their parents are making them do it.
Oh, yeah, they're cracking
practice. It's like
Yeah, they're cracking the
they're
whip.
like stage moms and shit.
Some people
That's
just
not
get
good.
it though.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Some kids
I used to
get it.
hate those people, man.
Yeah.
When I was like
Oh,
struggling to
you
learn to
know.
play, and some dude could just pick up a guitar and play anything. Like,
Yeah, but you can do something that they can't do. It's all relative, and everybody has. I know it's hard to think that way because it's so easy to be envious and jealous. But
Oh,
that was when I was 16.
yeah, because you can do anything.
I can
and-
see
I have
things
to
in life
put out a special announcement because I was called last night to do a gig.
Okay,
You don't get those too often, and it's like the night.
you got a song bought up for you. You get a song.
I'm playing at the Dog Wood Restaurant. It's over in Brooklyn.
Where? Do you know where in Brooklyn?
It's 1021 Church Avenue.
Okay.
But they called me to do, of all things, bluegrass.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't you be able
And I
to?
can do, actually, I grew up watching bluegrass, and it became a part of me, but then, of course, when I got to rock and roll, I threw it all away. People says, oh, we heard you do bluegrass. And I'm like, yeah. So today, all day, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get those songs back in my head. So I stuck my finger into the light socket.
And it worked.
And I'm doing Rolling in My Sweet Lady's Arms.
Good for you. So do you have any new skeletons? Because this is like too good to miss.
Well,
It's National English Toffee Day.
Actually, everybody thinks I can really play guitar, and I can't.
That's a
I
lie.
fake it. No.
I say if the skeleton is that you hit the kid, one of the kids, you get 2 of those.
No, but I actually had to
Learn that
stand
goddamn
between
chord.
some of the kids after a lesson because I don't know what these kids are going through, but
They try and fight.
oh yes, and
Awesome.
then they're all still going against the rules of what they're. This is placed athletically, where they're already supposed to take an oath of nonviolence.
Mhm.
They have so much angst built up in some of them.
We gotta write some songs.
Take it out on music.
Well, what I've done is that's what I experienced with. I thought they were going to be these 2 kids would be pulled out of the class, and next week, no, they weren't. So I says, okay, guys, guess what we're doing this week? We're talking about our feelings, and that's why we started working on blues.
Cool.
And I
With
had
the
them
blues,
pulling
rinse the
notes,
blues.
and I had them just getting angry. And I'd say, we go over that E chord a couple of times. I say, just get it out. Tell me what you're feeling. And they were able to just let it out because it was.
I can just see the songs now.
Language.
Yeah, and this paves their way. They'll always remember this. So have some English toffee hoop. And what is the website?
Oh, it's www.gnny.org.
What the hell happened to Dunkaroos?
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That's okay.
and Jay.
No.
So I need-
no,
I
that's not what
said
they
crunchy,
think.
not creamy. This is bullshit, Mom.
You would be surprised at how sophisticated.
You are a cunt.
No. That's for Josie, the bloody mugs.
What, I'm a cunt?
No.
No, you like the cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't matter.
I don't like people being them though.
Exactly.
I just like
So,
being
any
them.
last shout outs? Just, you need volunteers to
I need
teach
volunteers
guitar
to teach guitar. They
for
need-
little children
Yes.
around age 10
10,
in
yes.
the New York City area.
Right, yes.
And they already have their free
They
guitar.
give guitars,
All
give
they
people,
need is you
they're
to
for
show
free.
up
That's it.
once or twice a month.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Once or twice a
Yeah,
month.
once or twice a month.
Once or twice
Yeah,
a
yeah,
month,
yeah.
you get a class, and
And you get a stipend for traveling out that way.
Count me in.
there you go. We got you one right here. Anybody else? Going.
I'd be interested, but I have spent little to no time around children.
You'd be perfect. You would be perfect.
Right.
She is
Based
perfect, and
Based on my experience with myself.
And based on your ability of music, and wait till you hear Rachel. She's coming up next. So let's
Yes.
go see some guests, and you
Yes.
might have a couple of signer-uppers on Guitars Not Guns today. Yay for HooP. You want to push a button?
Oh, sure. It's a good one.
That one is so popular at Ottos. It's like, everyone pushes that.
I like that
Great
one.
shit. We'll be back with Danny.
Shaped like a drink.
Yeah.
It's through the eyes of Rue, keeping it real, keeping it Rue. Rue and who? What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it Rue. What's that you say?